The little girl had just been adopted by a kind family, but in her rush to leave she forgot her favorite stuffed bunny. Two of her friends spotted it, grabbed the toy, and ran toward the gate, hoping to hand it back before the car left. But when they reached the entrance, they found only a large truck covered with tarps. Inside was the girl they were looking for, her chest pierced by a single blood-red flower. Her blank, lifeless eyes confirmed the unthinkable truth. She was already dead. Just then, a strange voice echoed in the distance. The two children quickly ducked under the truck and peered through the gaps. To their horror, two drooling demons appeared, slowly making their way to the back of the vehicle. The children's eyes went wide in shock, their young minds struggling to process what they were seeing. And then, something even worse happened. The person negotiating with the monsters was none other than the woman who had been raising them, Mom. At that moment, one of the demons caught the scent of humans. It crept closer, crouched suddenly, and peered under the truck. Fortunately, Emma and Norman reacted quickly, slipping away just in time. But in their haste, they left Connie's stuffed bunny behind. No matter how much Emma wanted to deny it, the truth was undeniable. The orphanage was nothing more than a farm, and they were livestock. She and Norman had no choice but to face reality. Soon after, the two regained their resolve. Emma swore to herself that she would lead all of her friends to freedom before the next shipment. The very next morning, Emma and Norman began preparing their escape. The first step was to find a viable route out. Using a midday game as cover, they ventured into the forest and scaled the inner fence. After running for a while, they finally reached the forest's edge, only to be stopped by a massive wall, towering more than 10 meters high. It was clear now, if they wanted to escape, they would need ropes to climb over the wall. But on their way back, they noticed something unsettling. Isabella seemed to deliberately flash her pocket watch in front of them, then used it to locate a missing child with uncanny precision. It was a warning. She was letting them know she could track every child's movements whenever she wished. And so, Emma and Norman's mission now had an additional, urgent task: